Hi, today I'm going to show you how to clean a bridle. So for those of you that don't know, a bridle goes on a horse and it helps you control your horse while you're riding it. So some reasons you want to keep your bridle clean is so that it doesn't get cracked and worn and it doesn't break while you're riding, because nothing's worse than having your equipment break while you're on a horse. And also you want your tack to last long because it's expensive and you don't want to be buying new tack all the time. So some things you'll need are the bridle. You'll need leather wipes, the cleaner, and you'll need the leather conditioner wipes. So there's some people out there that decide that they want to use soap and water and a sponge to clean their tack. I personally think that it's a lot easier to just use the wipes, since I like to clean the tack every time I get off a horse. And I think it's more efficient, and the more you do it, the less that you really need to work at it. So first, what I like to do is hang my bridle on a bridle rack, which I do not have right now. It'll make cleaning your bridle a lot easier because you don't have to hold it. However, I don't have that, so I'm just going to clean it in my lap. So first you're going to take a leather cleaner wipe and you're just going to go over all the leather parts of the bridle. So while you're doing that, it's okay if it's a little soapy with these wipes. It just disappears, so it's fine. When you're cleaning the tack, what you want to make sure of is to undo all the buckles. And this is a new bridle, so it's kind of stiff and difficult to undo. But you would want to undo all the buckles for that reason. And just make sure that they're going to be easy to keep. In summer, when it's humid, the keepers sometimes get stuck, and then it's hard to put the leather in the keepers, which could be annoying to your horse if the bridle's on the horse. So for the sake of this video, I'm not going to go through and do each and every keeper and buckle, because it will just take too long. I'm just going to quickly just go over everything. And then they also make certain polish too, for any kind of silver, that you can go over these fancy buckles with if you have them on your bridle. A lot of bridles don't have them, but it'll just shine it up and make it look a lot nicer. So when you're done with the top leather part, you want to do the bit, but you don't want to do the part that goes in their mouth. You want to do the side rings. Now for that, I would use either a baby wipe or a wet paper towel. Usually when you get off a horse, you dunk your bridle in the water bucket to just get off anything that's wet and loose. But they do need to be done because the stuff will build up and cake on. But I'm going to skip that for right now. Mine's a new bridle, so it doesn't need to be done. Now, I have rope reins. Most people have leather reins, so what you would do is you would again take the wipe and just go over all the rein and clean the rein. Again, I have rope reins, so I could just throw them in the wash if I wanted to or hose them off. Leather wipes aren't going to do much. So, when you're done with the leather cleaner wipes, you want to move on to the conditioner. Now, some reasons you want to condition your bridle, again, are because if it's cracked, if it's getting really stiff, you want to make it more subtle. And it's just a good way to keep your bridle nice. However, you don't want to use too much conditioner because then it'll get sticky. And it'll also get too slippery, and it's bad if your keepers come undone while you're riding. So like the cleaner, what you want to do is, again, just go over all the leather parts and go, this is a good thing to really get the buckles with. You want to undo all the buckles. In this case, this bridle really needs to be conditioned. It'll make the buckle easier for me to undo, except it's going to be a struggle, so I'm not going to do that right now. Just go over everything. This is a new bridle, so the only reason I would really need to condition this one is to make the leather more flexible, because right now it's really stiff. Just go over everything. This bridle is going to be extremely clean because it's new. And then you do not want to use the conditioner on the bit at all. Again, I have rope reins, so I do not need to condition the reins. Obviously, it's not going to do anything. If I had leather reins, I would just go over it with the wipe and condition it. So for me, I do not need that. And then when you're done, you just want to hang it back up like this on your bridle rack or whatever it is that you hang it up on. And your bridle is nice and clean.